Yo, just turn it up to my headphones. Oh, I gotta get your groans up and your groans up and your groans up.
I gotta watch that movie again sometime soon.
My physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
That's the soundtrack of my life.
All right. Hey, yeah, I want to shoot.
Yeah, why we gotta be creeping around our fucking...
Whatever. We're here. Welcome, everyone, to the Two Dolts Podcast. Let me know if is the music too high, too low.
Shut it off.
It'll fade. Okay, it's gone.
Yeah.
First, a word from our sponsor.
Giggity, giggity, gig.
Judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
I love that guy. I love that fucking guy. Phil Lou, what's up?
Phil texts me. He's like, "Yo, get the show on the road. My son's about to go to bed and he wants to listen." I'm like, "Your son should not be listening to this." He goes, "He just listens for the swear words." What's
fuck
up,
shit, fuck Drew? Shit, fart shit, fuck shit, fart shit.
What's up, Drew? Yeah.
This goes out to Drew. It's Saturday. It's been a day. It's been a long day. I'm kind of over it, but I'm here. Hello, Kristen. Hola.
What's up?
It's going to be a little hard for me to see simply because you guys are very far away right now. Yes, Daryl.
It's a foot and a half in front of me, and I can't see it.
It's tough. It's tough.
No, it's probably because I'm drunk.
Oh, that's true.
I do have new contacts in because my old ones were they're apparently old. I put new ones in.
My old ones are I'm over it.
So I still can't read things because I'm drunk.
That's fine. That's fine. Who cares?
So
Who cares? It's Saturday. It doesn't matter.
Today's spiraled out of control very fast.
Jarian is on time for Jarian, but late to traditional wet man standards. So he might show up, he might not. He's got some shit going on.
Yeah.
So we'll either have him here or we won't, but I hope he shows up because I do like when he's here because I feel very funny when he's here.
He's the best part about Jarian is we could tell the worst joke or use the worst analogy and he'll find a way to laugh at it. Mm-hmm. And again, it makes you feel good.
But
then I know I'm like, I brought my C game and he's still fucking going nuts. I'm like, dude, if I ever brought my A game, he'd probably die.
Yeah. Yeah.
His laughing contagious 100%, Phil. When he gets going, when he starts laughing, you want to see if you can just keep that going.
Oh man,
he starts going. It's fucking hilarious.
Last week, second show, and he had like Michael Jordan retirement tears rolling down his face. He was fucking crying, laughing, and it was hilarious to me. But yeah. So let me turn that off. There we go. A little echo. Studio up. Let's go Two Dolts update. We
got big news.
We have an actual non-Mara intern starting.
We have a non-paid intern.
Yes. He's going to be starting on Wednesday. So I think his first show, it'd be great if he could come next week and be on the show. We'll have him in here.
Just so you guys know, we did not big time ourselves. We did not just go out and put an ad out for an intern for this fucking shitty show.
Family friend with
Chris,
my nephew.
Chris has a nephew who was looking for an internship for some business bullshit. Chris is like, I have a business. Why don't you help with that? And while you're here,
milk me.
Why don't you help with our podcast?
Yeah.
So he roped him into that secondly.
Well, it's all kind of the same thing, you know.
It's not at all. I mean,
you learn how to market the podcast. It is marketing. It's content creation. It's all that kind of shit. So whatever.
What kind of content?
Content.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah, content. Well, no, he's going to get us on the TikTok. He's gonna.
I thought you were.
I'm against it.
Okay,
I'm not
so
gonna be on it.
You're gonna want to go on it and look what's going on with our podcast.
No, that's his
so you're
department.
Gonna go on it.
That's not my department. It's his department.
Do you tell me you don't go on Twitter and see what we look like, or
no.
Instagram or Facebook and watch this shit?
Well, he's gonna get us on Instagram too, because I'm just too lazy. But he's gonna clip out some stuff. I actually do want a.
The best part about that is, which we talked about on the phone earlier.
Yeah.
Is that poor son of a bitch has to wade through 3 hours of drunken drivel and incessant rambling and try to find a 30-second clip worthy of cutting out and putting out on the social medias.
The talks, as they call it.
To help promote this badass podcast.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. It'll be fun to have somebody. My TV just went on fucking whatever the fuck. There we go. Yeah, it's just a little clunky. It's hard to do everything. I'm like mission control here. I got a fucking laptop here. I got fucking a soundboard. I can do this. I don't even know what it's saying right now because it's not coming through my shit.
There's Price is Right.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that plays.
I don't understand how you can't hear that. That blows my mind.
Yeah. Well, I can if I turn my amp on. I have like a fucking huge ass between my fucking legs next to my cook. And so yeah.
Short circuits.
Me too. Can you imagine if my dick got electrocuted and became like some sort of fucking dick superhero?
No.
Can you fucking imagine?
That's exact opposite of what.
No, let's run with that idea for a little bit. So my dick gets shocked by a guitar amp. And my dick turns into Jimi Hendrix.
So it's cape. What's on the cape?
On my, if I'm a superhero and my dick.
No. You're not a superhero. Your dick is. Your dick wears a cape. What's on the cape?
I would say the Black Power fist with a limp dick in it, and some sort of lightning bolt of some form.
Saggy fucking dick with a lightning bolt like a Prince Albert through the end of it.
There we go. I'll do that. I'll kill the logo. Now I can probably see stuff a little bit better. There we go. That's perfect.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome, babe. Oh, that's your fucking beard. But yeah, evolution of podcast. I have seating. I'm gonna have a video screen. I'm putting in some lights. We can really now accommodate 4 full-time people if we wanted to. Not full-time, but like we could have Jerry and Ortez and one other person down here, and even mic up a few other people if we wanted to. So,
in case you guys were wondering about my studio, it ain't changing.
Still there. Now I thought about getting you a green screen, but I don't know the quality of our ability to green screen. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You don't want to be like our original podcast days when I was on the iPad.
Yeah,
and I had that shitty background.
Well, I thought it would be funny for a show for us to have a green screen and dress in green, and so just be floating heads. I think that would be very funny. I think I want to do that.
That'd be so bad.
Yeah. So, and instead of trash pandas, we'd be the floating heads. If you get one more guest person, you will be out of a job. That's very true. I bring nothing to this show.
I bring less than that.
Other than my ability to forget that the show is on and then go take a dump and fall asleep on the toilet and then get a text from my friend that the show is on, pointing at a TV. That's what I bring to the table.
It was the best. I have so many screenshots that Kristen sent me. She texts me. I'm upstairs watching a movie, having a beer. And she's like, hey, are we supposed to be just staring at an empty basement? Are you guys coming in? I'm like, what are you talking about? She was podcast. I'm like, we've been done for like an hour. She's like, it's literally just Baum's basement right now.
I'm glad I wasn't picking up what I was dropping.
And I grabbed my phone and I fucking logged in and I checked and I'm like, this is hilarious. And then she starts sending me the fucking screenshots of you just being all hammered going, oh, I don't know what's going on. And I am telling you, I cannot wait to make a fuckload of memes out of them.
Dude, there's a button that says end stream. Okay. End it. And I thought I clicked it. And then I walk away and drop apps. I drop like Chris Bosh, LeBron James, Miami Heat in that toilet. I was just like 19-foot logs. And then I might have taken a little nap, taken a dump, as I'm prone to do sometimes. So whatever.
Fucking so funny. And you're yelling at me, "Ooh, I can't fucking do everything." Push the button, dummy. That's all you gotta do. Stop.
Hit end.
Like, up in the corner here, mine says leave. Leave.
Just
Are you sure? Yes, I'm out. And it's gone. You?
Dude, it was a long day. But
thank you so much, Kristen. Because she sent like a collage of like 9 different fucking.
Oh yeah, it looked like the
pictures
fucking
she
Brady
took.
Bunch of
Yes.
but I was hammered.
And I'm like, do you have single shots of each one of those? And my phone just going, boop, 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 boop. I'm like, oh my God. Save.
Annoying.
So fucking great, man.
I'm not good at things, but whatever. But yeah, I think, you know, I've had a few other people. There's a guy, James. He's very funny. He wants to be on the podcast.
I have a guy last night.
Yeah.
At bowling. Walked into bowling. Says, hey, I love your podcast. He goes, I want to be on. I want to be a guest. I'm like, okay. He goes, come on, I'll drink, smoke a lot of weed, and talk about this. And I'm like, okay, guess what? We'll book you in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Reach out to you. He's the cook at Vinny's.
Oh, cool.
Ron. He's
That's way off.
He's gonna be a specimen. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
And we're just gonna have him on, and he can be the 3rd or 4th or 5th wheel, whatever. And just we're gonna let him get wound up and just let him go.
The biggest thing we need to do,
bring it home, Ron.
As we never try to do anything with this. This literally, again, it started because I couldn't get to Buffalo to hang out, and we went on Zoom like every asshole was doing during the fucking pandemic.
Was it during or was it just before the pandemic we started this?
It was when COVID hit.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we had it going before that.
No, I didn't know anything about Zoom before COVID.
Okay.
Because we did something with like her family. We did some sort of Zoom trivia game or something. And that was the first time I was ever on Zoom. And then I thought, well, fuck it. Why don't we just hop on and do that? And we drank one night. And then I saw this button that said go live. And I'm like, what? And that's how this whole thing started. Will it go anywhere? Probably not. We're trying to get another live podcast up in Buffalo for the summer. I think that will be very fun. I think if, one thing that Jaden, go ahead.
We got to talk about this because we have to do one at Brian's house in his silo barn.
Let's do one on a Friday, one on a Saturday.
And then we have to do one like you were talking. So we definitely have to do that.
Yeah. I do think that's very funny, Phil. It's sky's the limit now, as that thing's like in the ocean. And there's more now. There's just more. It's like someone got the Chinese balloons wet and fed them after midnight, and now there's more now. You can't fly over Montana right now because there's fucking balloons. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to grow this thing a little bit, to get a little clip some stuff out, and then we do some live podcasts. I think if I could pick a thing to do that would be very, very fun, would be to target a city for about 6 months, see if we can get some people in that city, and then do a live podcast in that city between here and Buffalo, and fucking, bang chicks or dudes for you, whatever you're into. I was very mad at the guy that made our little portraits, but in seeing me right now in perfect scale, he got my hairline right. He did. He hit it out of the fucking park. I
thought that was a chick that did those.
I look like shit. No, I look like dog shit. But that's fine.
But I look like cat shit.
You look good because you're very potato-y when you get past.
Such a cunt.
You're very potato-y when you get past your chin. You got a nice chin. That's where we cut you off. It was like chin and then nothing. So you're good. Me? No. My hair. Look at this thing. I am just. This to me is like I have a good hairline today. And it starts in the middle of my fucking forehead.
Yeah, I'm at that point right now. I think I'm about ready to fucking just shave my head, but I got a weird shaped head, and I don't know if I can pull it off.
Was that
I'm,
because
I'm almost at
you
that
came
point.
out of your mom's asshole instead of...
No, it's because they used the fucking forceps to pull me out, you cunt.
Conehead.
But they didn't have forceps then. It was just fucking needle those pliers. They opened up all the way.
Yeah, my mom said that she rotated me like a fucking egg. She's like, you got a nice head. I'm like, okay, cool. Where'd my chin go? Don't know. I gotta build a chin through facial hair. That's how shitty my fucking face is.
Did you see the picture or the video of the guy at the Dallas Stars hockey game getting his fucking world rocked? He's got a mullet. He's at a Dallas Stars game. He's got his I think he's got a Jamie Benn jersey on. And it's fucking great how this progresses because they found a video online of this dude. He had a hood on or something like that, and he takes his hood off, and his fucking mullet falls out, and he gives his fucking hair shake, and he looks at the camera, and he kind of like winks, and the video cuts off, and it goes right to him in the stands talking shit to this big fucking burly dude who's got a black t-shirt on, his belly's hanging out the other half of that t-shirt, and he's talking shit, and the big dude fucking throws a right cross, catches him right on the chin.
Oh,
and I mean, dude, he blanked out for a second, fell back into the seats. Somebody pushed him back up. He got right back up and started throwing.
Really?
But his girlfriend threw way better punches than he did. And the whole time she's throwing, this dude just kind of holding her by the head, just pushing her back.
Like trying to fight your dad when you're 9.
Up. Yeah. You're just sitting there.
Yeah. Let me at him. That's
Dirk got smoked. Yeah, Kristen. That's what everything too. The comments in that fucking thread were the funniest goddamn thing I've read.
I do think that hockey fans are probably among the funniest fans because all hockey players talk shit. What was that? I hope it's a home
I don't know.
invasion.
Are you okay? Oh, it was a dog. Krista came downstairs to grab something. The dog knocked over a bottle of wine or some dumb shit.
I think my dog's on his way out
for
the 15th time this year.
Tucky, go up there. Really? Steve's dying again?
Yeah.
So you're like, your dog is like that guy at work who doesn't want to go to work and claims his grandmother died for the 19th time. That's Steve.
Pretty much. Yes. Yeah. It's getting a little weird. Good. He was a good dog. I had a good dog until we had kids. And then when we brought a kid home, he's like, fuck all of this, and just started shitting and pissing everywhere. So what are you going to do?
Steve gives no fucks. I love him because he's a big old fucking basset down.
Yeah.
And he's cool, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
And he has
my favorite part is he literally just wants the worst for you, which is also helps me be a big fan of his.
He looks at me with his people eyes and then just shits everywhere. And he's just so today was a little weird. He didn't get up, he didn't eat. So I thought, fuck it, I'll let him sleep. Then he fucking pissed everywhere. So I ended up yelling so much because my dog sucks that I made my son cry, which is not good. Viewers, followers, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be best. Auto asphyxiation.
All right, well, we got a new intern, whoever that is.
Cool. Everlasting, well, whatever. So whatever. But this time he's just like laying in his own piss and stuff like that. It's just bad. It's probably time to put him out to pasture, which I think I would actually be sad about. I didn't think for a long time.
You should be.
Yeah, for a long time I was like, I don't know, but I think I will be kind of sad. I do love him. But there are times where I just want to stick them in a blender.
Yeah.
It's like having kids. You have kids.
Why would I do that?
And you love your kids, but you also are like, what? Why would anyone do this? Why would anyone in their right fucking mind sign up for this shit?
I have friends that don't have kids. and they're and let's just say, just for shits and giggles, they're like 10 years younger than me. And then watching them just go on a vacation.
Yeah.
Or go out drinking on a random Tuesday.
Yep.
And not have to worry about it. I mean, and then the other half of the coin is my friends that are my age, almost all of them, their kids are old enough to be out on their own. So they still don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And here I am, my 50th birthday, 50, is 3 weeks away. And I have a fucking 6-year-old child. What in the fuck is wrong?
Well, I do have to say you have very powerful sperm. It tastes funny, but it's very powerful. Many men your age can't make babies.
Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe.
No, Jim. No, Michael Phelps. God, I suck at this.
Way to fucking
my brain is literally drowning in alcohol right now. Michael Thorpe. Thank God you had that. Just keep playing that on a loop every time I talk.
And another word from Daryl.
As soon as you see me lean forward and talk, just keep playing.
Yeah, it's getting a little.
There you go, intern. There's your clip.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, it's one thing I will say though, if I could talk about something I hate, because we were talking about like what to talk about this week, things we hate. I don't hate people that don't have kids. I'm incredibly jealous of them, and I think
Not
my sister.
Jealous. I'm envious of them a little bit.
Yeah, I think
I love my kids, but
yeah, I was talking to somebody last night, and this girl does like decorating on Instagram. She's got a good following and stuff like that, and she's really good at it. And I was like, I love when people find their thing. If your thing is to not have kids, cool.
Yeah,
don't have kids. If that's your thing, cool. Don't do it. I do not tolerate, nor will I ever tolerate, someone that has a dog and calls it a fur baby. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It's a pet, dude.
Or you go, hey, my kid's been sick, and they go, yeah, my dog is sick. It's not the same. It's not the same. Now, love is love. Sure. What's the next thing? You're going to let two dudes marry? Maybe I'll marry my toaster. I don't fucking know. But it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and toaster.
There we go.
And so
I want that. I want control of one of those. I need that.
Now that I know how to what we need to do, I can show you. It's actually really cool, and it'd be cool if you're DJ shit, by the way.
Which I was going to be down here doing, except for I was hanging out with my mother-in-law and Brady, and then Krista had Aubrey's volleyball, and she was bringing dinner home, and we had dinner, and then I had a panic shit, and because I was going to come down here early and play with my shit and whatever, but I just didn't because it was last minute, and I'm drunk. And playing DJ shit while you're drunk is like playing hockey when you're drunk. It sounds like it's a great idea, but it's not at all ever fun.
Yeah, I don't like when people say fur babies. I just don't like that.
Yeah, it's just creepy, man.
Because after I had my kid, and I do love my dog.
So what do you call your kid? Like a skin baby?
And I tell a great story. What's up, London? How are you? I don't know what you mean by that.
Hey, London.
You and I tell a great story. Oh,
he's retarded, I think.
I think he came in mid-sentence. I don't know. Like, there's no context to the comment, but whatever. It's great. I think it'd be very hard.
We still love you, Jason. There he is.
And you have the link if you ever just want to pop in. But yeah, I don't like when people say fur babies. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I would easily kill my dog. I mean, right now I'm gonna have to kill him next week, probably, anyways. But if he did anything to my kids, I would drown the dog in the bathtub.
Yeah,
no questions asked. That's different. If my one kid punches my daughter, I can't drown him in a bathtub. Barving with his and shit. I was gonna and shit.
Again, I don't know where he is with this. I don't. I really wish he had the smallest grasp of the English language and how to portray it and just how to speak it and type it. I really wish he did.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice.
Like I said, when I met London, he was sitting at the end of the bench for high school basketball. I legit, and everybody knows this, thought he had Down syndrome.
Yes.
And he was like the team manager. And like literally in garbage time, they would throw him in. I'm like, oh, cool. They let the retarded kid play.
Back then you could say that word.
I can still say it today. I really don't give a fuck about your feelings or your pronouns or what you think about anything. I don't care.
It is America, but yes.
Oh, and then
talk amongst yourselves.
And then and the girl I was dating at the time, I'm like, dude, kid, it's so nice of them. The Down syndrome kid got to play. She's like, he's not retarded. I'm like, what? But he is. She's like, no, he's normal. I'm like, he's not. His fucking eyes are close together. He's got a big dumb head. He's absolutely fucking retarded. She's like, no, he's not. And then I heard him talk, and it reconfirmed my fact that he's retarded. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the other thing. The whole retarded with a T thing.
Here it comes down the court.
Yeah. Oh, fucking big.
Is he dribbling with his hands or is it his big retard tongue?
And then after that, and then the fuckers stands up at my wedding.
Well, he leaned. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Miss you too, man. I hope you're doing well. I do miss. I'm jealous of people that live in Florida. By the way.
Why?
I don't know.
Literally every animal down there will kill you if you step outside your house.
I mean,
and
half
hurricanes.
And like white people in Florida will kill you too. Like
they do have the best cover.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I think he's going to be
I'll
crazy. I don't think Trump's coming back.
No. I wish.
Because let me tell you right now. Yeah, I don't like. I'm not a fur baby guy. I don't know. I don't like foodies either. Well, but that's fine.
Hey, dude, I like food. Cool. I like to write about food. Great. Yeah, I'm a foodie. To me, that sounds like the people that dress up in costumes and have like swingers conventions and shit and listen to like
relax.
What are those things? Furries.
Furries, yeah.
When you say foodie, it's the same thing to me. I'm like,
yes.
The fuck up.
You know, I was drunk in Raleigh one time.
So was I.
Yeah. Bad day. And I went to, we were outside of a hotel and there were people dressed like cats. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And this girl, yes, Daryl, go ahead.
Was there a litter box?
Not that I could see.
Okay.
And I think this was like when they were tiptoeing into the furry thing. Cause now you can just go full furry and just like lick your balls and shit on the floor or shit in a box. But it was a furry convention. I thought they were like having a bachelorette party because the girl was kind of cute and I was drunk. So she was probably like a 4, but I was drunk. So she was an 8 and she was dressed like a cat. So 7.5. But she's like, no, we're furries. So I'm like, what's that? She's like, well, we all dress up like cats and dogs and shit. And I'm like, well, where the fuck are you going? I would definitely like to hang out with you guys just for the weirdness, you know? And she said, but you're not a cat. And I said, fuck. But yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. I don't know. I've been drunk all day.
So have I.
I don't even know what half these things are because I was drunk when I put these in.
All right.
That's what London did when he scored a basket. Actually, I did play basketball against London, and I thought he was a pretty good basketball player, actually, because he could rebound like a motherfucker.
He's what, 6'2"?
I think he's taller than me. I would say 6'3", 6'4".
I'm not going to give him that much. He ain't that tall. I'm going to give him an easy 6'2". He's got no vertical. I've seen him jump. We played.
But you can't get around him. That's the problem.
It's because he's fucking wider than Kool-Aid Man.
One would say portly.
Hey, London. Remember that time we played in the Gus Macker and we got put in the wrong division? We had a cooler full of beer and we were hammered pretty much the whole time. And we got put into the D1 college division. And guy shot the ball and hits the glass. Bounces off the rim, hits the glass. Nice, easy rebound. London honestly has to jump up, like get his feet off the ground and catch the rebound. Sure. London puts his hands up, goes up to get the ball. Guy jumps over him, drags his nutsack right over the back of London's head, grabs the ball, kisses it off the glass, and lays it in. London turned around and goes, "Sub."
Need one.
Right then and there is when we realized we didn't just run into a really good team. We realized we were in a way wrong division.
Yeah, London said, and we played the Lakers.
Yeah, it was too. That was like fucking Kobe and Shaq back then. I'm like, if we scored 2 baskets, that was a lot. We got destroyed all 3 games.
I
think we went to TGI Fridays in between every game.
Oh, right downtown, yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing at college pickup, and I had this guy covered. There's no way this I was just following through. I think he was just going to clear through the paint and come back out on the other side. He was like a shooting guard. I'm like, no threat. I got my arm up. There's no way that the ball's getting there, and the point guard threw the ball to the ceiling basically, and this dude jumped, grabbed it, and mushroom stamped me in the face with his huge dick. And I was like, I don't want to play basketball ever again. I think I'm done.
Dude,
I think I'm done.
That ended. I think that was the last time London ever touched a basketball.
That guy's name
ruined him.
London was Henri Hunt. And if your name is Henri Hunt, you have the dick the size of a Cadillac. I think his dick had suicide doors on it.
Fuck.
His dick queefed one time, and there was 9 dead mobsters in the trunk. That's a true story.
We did get the sportsmanship award that year for taking those L's as bad as we did.
Sizable beating for no reason.
We were literally asking the fucking ref mid-game if he wanted to drink beer with us. I forgot who the fuck was on our team. It was me, London. Fuck, could have been Hurley and Grodek. I don't know.
I think that's the team. I think I remember you saying
sitting on the
that.
Fucking cooler just drinking beer. They're like, stop. They're like, put the beer down. The other guy goes over. We were fucking destroyed the whole time. But man, when that dude jumped over London and scored, and London's like, sub. He's like, I'm done. I'm going to TJ Fridays.
That is the worst. And when you're getting your ass handed to you, like there's really nothing you can do.
That was the thing. Like London just said, I mean, we had a great time. We did. We made the best, and I mean the best of a shitty situation. The refs were laughing. The other team was laughing. We're like, they knew we were in the wrong division. We're like, we're fucking out of shape. We couldn't shoot. We couldn't do anything right.
The worst.
And we were hammered, and the refs were just like, these guys are the best sports.
And you got you started the participation trophy shit.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We didn't. That was not participation. It was sportsmanship because we dapped everybody up. We had fun. We applauded the other team. They were shooting threes from 2 courts over. And we're like, dude, that was a really nice shot.
Good job, man. Hey, good job.
And the reason I think we missed the game because we were at the bar drinking, and everybody's getting shit stomped so quick. We were just at the bar to come back. We're like, our game's going on. We're like 20 minutes earlier. Like, no, you weren't here. We're like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, all the game's finished up. So we called for you and you weren't here. So you forfeited. We're like,
fair.
Yeah. More.
I was telling, I met our new to be intern. Dude drained a 3 from Delaware Avenue.
And we were playing on Elmwood.
Yeah. I went to Chili's to meet the intern guy, and Chili's back in the day. The happy hour at Chili's was always a shit show.
Chili's is a new golf course.
Is it really? What?
From The Office, bro. Fuck.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I watched The Office. I didn't watch The Office when The Office was in vogue. Now I watch The Office now.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, they would never make The Office right now.
Mm.
They never could.
You can't make anything right now because everybody's too fucking butthurt.
Well, that's why they keep making all these fucking remakes of everything, because like it's like, well, here's something else. Daryl, what did I write down? I never really had a problem with this lady, but now I do. I have a problem with this lady. This is Madonna.
Well, all right. So what's the uproar here? I missed this. What the fuck happened to her?
Well, she's 70.
Yeah, but she doesn't need to look like a fucking melted Yankee candle.
She looks like the fucking Eastern European bitch from Dodgeball.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
She's just
that was gonna be my next guess.
It's she's pumped up full of filler, and she's always been kind of like a plastic surgery type chick, and that's fine.
Yeah, but it wasn't that long ago. She still looked all right.
Dude, that one movie where she gets banged a bunch of times, I jacked off so many times that movie. Not Desperately Seeking Susan, but the other one, Basic Instinct, or fucking
that was
whatever.
Sharon Stone, Dum Dum.
Whatever.
She looks like Elton Cute.
Yeah, it's just not good. But how far do you need to go crazy if you move to England for 8 months and you got an English accent? Now, I know I would do that. She was born in New York, goes to LA, goes to England, marries Guy Ritchie, and then 2 days later, after she's been in England for 2 days, she's on fucking VH1. Hello, governor. But she's insane. But don't tell me that this is the new face of sexy. This also goes to the fucking terrible. Like all of a sudden, let's have ugly models. Let's do that. Fucking Target has fat mannequins.
Huh? Did you see the new Victoria's Secret model that has Down syndrome? She's kind of cute.
Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah. Everybody's got to be included now. So we got to talking about this at work yesterday or Friday morning. And one of the guys that comes in at first shift was talking about the transgender people.
Oh yeah, there's like all these transgender prom queens, and it's I'm totally fine if you're a hot trans. If you like, there are some women that still have bigger dicks than me, and I'm like, cool. I would probably fuck it.
Yeah, you would. We all know this. But we were talking about sports
again. Good, yeah.
So if you're a dude and you decide to lop your dick off and you want to be a chick, but you're gonna compete in swimming.
Sure.
And there is, I think, one doing that now and just destroying records.
Sure.
And we're like, this is unfair. You're a male. We understand this. If we were to pull your DNA, it's gonna come back. You're a dude. Okay.
Sure.
You may identify as a chick. You may not have your dick anymore, and you may wear makeup and stuff your broad shit. Then it's fine. And I actually thought about it for a hot minute, and I came up with here's how you end that and end that quickly.
A bullet.
That was choice one. Yep. Choice two is.
Sorry, I just channeled John Lovitz. A bullet.
Yeah, a bullet. Here's how. Every athlete is checked for doping, right? Is illegal steroids, illegal drugs.
Yep.
Males, if they're doing like anabolic steroids, and I'm just throwing this out there. Their estrogen level is as a normal male, your estrogen level is like 0.03. Okay, cool. Your estrogen level shows up at a 0.06.
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong, right?
Sure.
So if you're a male,
so you want a testosterone max that a woman could have. Now there's some outliers where
at this point there's none.
Well, yeah, but where there are some women that have vaginas, but they have testosterone like a dude.
Sure.
And those are called softball players.
But
anyone?
Here's the thing. If you're a dude,
yeah,
if you're a female, you're a straight up girl, like born girl, you are a chick and you're playing D1 school and you take your level, your estrogen levels women have testosterone, men have estrogen, right? We both have a little bit of each, right?
Sure. Yes.
So in a female, their testosterone levels are 1. Okay. Straight across the board. That's just typical of that. They take their drug test, they do everything. It's at a 1.9, 1. You obviously got to break. So if there's a dude that identifies as a chick, lops his dick off, is a transgender, he goes and takes a test.
Yep.
His testosterone's through the fucking roof because he's a dude.
Sure.
Immediately, you're gone. End of story.
Yeah.
Hardline, you can't have 2 different baselines because that just clouds everything at that moment.
I agree.
You can't say, hey, just because you were born a chick and you decided to stay a chick, your testosterone level is a 1, and you cannot waver from that. But Joe, who is now Josephine, his level can be a 3.4 because of who he was in his past life. No, that doesn't work like that. It's a hard line, and you cross it, you're gone. You're done. That'll keep all the men from competing in women's sports and vice versa. Well, there's no chicks that are going to go play dude sports. We none of them have, except for Brittany Guy.
Yeah, and he's awesome. Yeah, I don't understand why people are saying that that's sexy. I don't get it. Like, and there was another thing I put up the other day. It was like, oh, look at her. She looks amazing. Dude, she looked so filled up of shit. Not even Madonna. It was like some other lady. What is with? It says a lot to our culture that women are so afraid to look older that they're willing to look like fucking that. Like,
I'll tell you, I don't know what Elizabeth Hurley has done or not done.
She drinks the blood of babies, Daryl.
She must.
Yeah.
She's an absolute smoke show in her 60s.
Still. And I'm not against people having plastic surgery. I'm not against people doing Botox. I'm not against any of that shit. But when you're fucking 70, it's okay to have a wrinkle or two. Like, you can't just keep pumping this bitch's face full of shit. And, like,
she kind of looks
like
Jigsaw.
Yes. Dude. Oh, my God, dude. Yes. Perfect. Yeah. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I mean, listen, man. In 3 weeks, I'm going to be 50. I don't look 50, and I've had people tell me this 100 times.
52,
I feel 50.
Easy. All day.
Yeah, fuck off. But it's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't.
Yeah.
We talked about our hairlines, and I mean, I'm going bald. I'm thinking about shaving it off and just fucking whatever. But I'm not going to get Botox. I don't give a fuck about my crow's feet and my eyes. I don't care about the back. I just don't care. Guess what? I'm still going to hang out with you, and I'm going to get in a little better shape. And this October in Vegas, I'm going to have my shirt off, and everybody's going to be fucking put whipped cream on my nipples. It's going to be great.
All right.
You are. Hey-o.
Fuck yeah. I already know that I would do it because I'm not gay, and that's why I would do it.
Correct.
I'm not gay. I suck your dick and show you how not gay I am. I won't even get hard. Yeah, I just I'm not a fan of that.
Me neither. And I mean, some people can do it, and a little bit is fine. Like my wife watches this housewife shit, and
they're all ugly.
They're not all, but some of them just go so
Cousin
fucking
Brenda,
far
what's
with
up?
it. What's up, Cousin Brenda? And I'm like, the lips, they look like those fucking wax lips with the candy you used to get. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Their lips are touching their bottom of their nose, and they're like, oh, she's sick. No, you're not. Not at all. You dumb fucks.
And again, like, I don't mind going and doing it. Like, do whatever, but at a certain point,
just let it go, man.
Yeah, you
let it go. Also, let it go.
She looks like a cat you fished out of the fucking river.
Like a
she looks
fish.
Yes. I don't mean to shame somebody, but oh my God. Like,
yeah,
but
that's bad.
Who does it? Like, who's like, no, you look beautiful. This is why you can't have people around you that just suck the teat.
That just pander. Just pander to you all the time.
Oh, you're beautiful. Fuck that.
No, you're not. Oh, hey, you shouldn't have done it last cheek injection, and lay off the Botox in your lip for like 3-4 months and let everything go back normal. No. Oh, you look so beautiful. You don't. You look like shit.
Madonna used to be real hot.
Somebody on Twitter posted something about Madonna back in the day. I think she was she did a naked photo shoot with
oh yeah, and she had like she was smoking, right? Yeah.
And they're like, she was down for anything back then. I'm like, she was a rock hard, awesome.
Yeah,
but I mean, time. You can't beat Father Time. You can't. Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't care. You're just not gonna.
And I'm not saying you. I don't know necessarily that she always had kind of like that fucked up teeth a little bit, you know. But
you were into that shit because you like the Brits. So
I do like a good snaggletooth. Let me tell you. But this picture is not bad. You know, I dropped.
Stop.
Yeah.
Don't say a word.
What?
What the fuck? What is that noise?
What?
That noise. Are you moving your mouse around your fucking table?
Yeah, it's my mouse.
Get a mouse pad, you twat.
I don't need it.
Oh my god, you bitching me about that. Oh my god.
My mouse has a laser, dude.
So fucking bad. That's all I hear.
Yeah, she's hot. That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
However, that turned into this.
Ew. What's up, Jigsaw?
What? Yeah, riddle me this. Come on now. It's just too much. So I don't know. And you know, I think the outrage of like the Sam Smith shit on the Grammys, like who the fuck watches the Grammys anyways? But I think the problem is that Sam Smith does that shit, right? He dresses like a devil and prances around and sings some bullshit dumb song. And then
man.
all what's up?
Conspiracy theorists went nuts over that.
Balenciaga. But the people that are supposed to get upset are the ones that go get upset. It's all the square conservative people are like, this is the God and the like. Fuck that. It's just some dude that needs attention. That's all it is. And you're giving him attention. You're fueling the fire. Just like the fucking idiots that go outside and protest and they bark like fucking dogs. Let them go do that. Just stop reporting it. Mum's the word, baby. If they report it,
they get clicks. Clicks get some money. That's all anybody does anymore. You notice that like every fucking reel on Instagram or Facebook, they're 99% of them were staged. And people are like, enough with this. Enough. I mean, you're telling me, the ones I do enjoy are the one couple, the guy's a cop and he hangs the balloons with the water and shaving cream.
Yeah.
Those are fucking phenomenal.
This is how old I am. I go like, who's going to clean that shit up?
And that was the funniest thing too. It's in the comments and the wife come out. She's like, we both clean it up.
Nah,
we respect the game enough. And I guess it's like shaving cream and water or whatever. But I mean, the fucking fact is the dude's upstairs with a sniper rifle Nerf gun. Yeah. His daughter's got the scope.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they showed the fails too.
Yeah.
And the best part was
way more fails than wins.
And they show them too. And everybody's like, oh, it's always perfect. They're like, no, it ain't. And they're like, this is what really went down. Like the one time it fell off the ceiling and she saw it and she caught it, but he had a backup and he shot that one. So she's holding the balloon and she still got covered in shit. But I mean, and then the fucking confetti cannons. But so much of the shit, like the other day, I got caught watching a couple black dudes in a car. Watch these two white girls pull up in a Tesla.
Sure.
At a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And they pop the hood because there's nothing in there but storage space. And she pulls the gas pump off. And they're looking around trying to figure out where the nozzle goes. So fucking staged.
Yeah.
But yeah, guess what? I watched it.
Yeah, so you contributed to the fucking problem.
The only reason I watched it was because I wanted to get to the comments to read them.
Yeah.
And that's the problem where I've given these people an extra click because all I want to do is read the comments.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of like over the internet at this point. I think as we talk on the internet.
I think we've had enough about the internet. It's not good anymore.
It's a fad. I think it's a bad place.
It's
go away. Yeah. I'm just not a big fan of it.
It ain't going away. It ain't going away.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the Madonna stuff is just a little. It's
just over. Just why? I mean, again, like you said, who in her camp is telling her that looks good?
the only ones like anyone that doesn't just gets phased out. Just bye bye. Yeah, I'm not for it. I think it's really sad because you take someone that used to be very attractive, and
She's a
like,
hitmaster, though. I mean,
oh yeah,
phenomenal music.
yeah. I mean, Ray of Light sucks dog shit, but
Yeah,
like
but still,
whatever.
I mean, she put out more good music than bad.
Mm-hmm.
But and I guess this goes back to the same thing right now. It's like, why are these 80s bands that were huge in the 80s like,
Yeah.
Why are they touring now in 2023? Why is
because
like
nothing's cool anymore.
Why is the Rolling Stones still doing it? Why? They sound like shit. And I'm sorry. You're not telling me that 82-year-old Mick Jagger struggling his ass out there sounds just as good as he did when he was 32.
No, definitely not.
No. And
I never even been a
they
Stones
sound
guy
amazing.
anyways.
Motherfuck you.
Yeah.
You know it's all Milli Vanilli at that point.
Yeah, Kiss is doing like Kiss just got caught kind of
fuck?
doing the same thing. She looks like the lady who had the pet chimp ate her face. Yeah, it's yeah, Madonna's a little rough around the edges, but yeah, I think also because nothing's cool anymore. This is the same reason why they're making a Fall Guy movie right now from the TV show with like Lee Majors or whatever the fucking guy's name was.
You mean Magnum?
No. Fall Guy. Remember Fall Guy?
Yeah, Lee Majors.
Yeah. Was he Magnum as well?
No,
that's
Tom
Tom
Selleck
Selleck.
was Magnum.
Yeah.
They just did her Magnum.
Yeah.
TV
Oh yeah,
show.
with the Asian guy.
No, he's not really Asian, but
He is. He's not Tom Selleck.
Well, yeah, obviously he's not. Nobody has that fucking lip caterpillar and fucking hairy ass chest. Short shorts.
Short shorts, tucked his dick in the fucking his knee-high socks. Huge fat cock. Driving around a Ferrari.
That Ferrari is dope though.
Fucking Higgins on the weekends. Bang, 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 bang. TC records it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they gave.
You know what did TC stand for? The Colored.
TC helicopter shop with 2 P's and an E. Welcome to TC's helicopter shop.
Like Choppa.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand. I heard somebody talking about, it was a podcast. They were talking about what it's like to go pitch a show. So you go to Netflix and you pitch a show and they're like, no, it's going to be me. And then I live on the street. And then the neighbor across the street I got a problem with. And they go, okay, great. Well, what color is he? He's like, I don't know. Like I was thinking like a white guy. And then, my best friend lives like 2 houses down. Okay. So he's going to be a black guy. Like they make you do all this stuff. And then all of a sudden Magnum is a Chinese guy.
Dude's not Chinese.
He's Chinese.
Motherfucker. No, I'm gonna look it up.
No, because he said, my name is Thomas Magnum.
He never. That was perfect.
Stop free. My name is Thomas Magnum. New
Jay Hernandez. He's fucking Mexican. You dumb fuck.
It's Chinese. He's got Chinese eyes. I know Chinese eyes when I see him. I got
Chinese eyes were smiling. No, those are Irish eyes.
Yeah.
Chinese. Whatever.
His Chinese eyes trying to see love, and I'm never gonna see love. Yeah, it's they give the Magnum role to a Chinese man.
Us Chinese.
He's driving around a fucking Fiero now.
Yeah. No, it's 2023. He's got a Tesla.
He hits his horn. Yeah, it's just it's whatever. It's just. I was watching some. There's an insurance show.
Hey, I got something to bring up.
Yeah, go ahead.
The fact that we are 55 minutes into this podcast.
And still haven't started. Jarian's not around. Podcast sucks.
And we still have not touched on our main topic of what this show is supposed to be. We've been on a tangent since minute 2.
Yeah.
I was going to say minute 30 seconds, but that doesn't make sense because I'm drunk and whatever.
It's hard to put things together sometimes. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You had a
fucked up
thing.
last night.
You had a thing.
I didn't have a thing.
You said you had a thing.
Why are you changing the background? What's going
I
on?
don't know. Just want to see what's up. Oh, this is good.
What were we just talking about?
You said you had a topic, and then you said you were drunk and our word.
Why don't you say it? Why am I the one that gets
I
to
got
say
friends
retard?
in the community.
So do I. You worried about hurting Big Hurt's feelings?
No,
I'm
London is not your friend.
He is. And if you saw our text thread, you would know I call him a retard almost every day.
Using my phone as that.
Only when he actually replies to me because he's an absolute twat about that.
He is very he'll text me out of the blue and it'll be great to hear from him. I'm like, yeah, man, whatever. Like he's like, hey, I want to pop on the show. I want to talk about some stuff. I'm like, great, let me know. I was going to bring him in last time, and then I'm texting him during the show, and then 2 days later, he texts me back. He's like, sorry, man, fell asleep.
He called me at 3:20 in the morning. 3:22. I was working, and I turned around like 10 minutes later. I saw my phone light up, and I saw he called. I'm like, hey, I'm at work. Did you need something? Never heard from him again for like 8 days.
Yeah.
Hey, dude,
you can tell why him and Hurley were
pick
really
up your
good
phone
friends.
the next day and just say, yo, my kid had my phone, or I butt dialed you by accident. I was like scrolling through my phone looking for somebody else, and I accidentally called you. Great. 8 days later.
Give me something. Yeah. It like back in the day.
London, you are the worst.
I'd see Hurley when I still lived in Buffalo. I'd see Hurley. We'd have the best time ever. And he'd be like, next Thursday, let's go get whatever. Let's go get lunch. Let's go to whatever. Let's hang out. I call him on Thursday. No answer. I call him on Friday. No answer. I call him on Saturday. No answer. I wait a couple days. Call him again on like Wednesday. No answer. I don't hear from him for 2 more years. Then I bump into him again. Have the best time ever.
We used to plan trips to Columbus. Hey, we're leaving Friday. So when he was working on restaurant, I'm in. I'll be over and we can figure out who's driving. I'll pick you up at like 4:30 after work, whatever. And 5:00 comes. Where are you? He won't answer his phone. Hey, man.
Exactly.
You need to leave. No, nothing. Now it's 9:00 at night. I'm still waiting on Hurley. I'm like, fuck it. I just jumped in my car and drove to Columbus.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be like 7 hours late because we don't know where Hurley is.
Yeah.
Like me and Krista, there's numerous Facebook posts about this. Waiting on Hurley. Oh, that's right. Oh, we're in Columbus having a great time. Where's Hurley? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
And then
he gets a hold of you on Saturday night. He's like, hey, where are you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in Columbus, you asshole. I waited for you. So, Brenda, the topic was going to be like things that we hate. Like I'm starting to be a very crotchety old man. And
don't get too deep because we're at almost an hour, so we're gonna shut this down and then come right back. I mean, literally.
Like sometimes I just feel like.
Have you ever seen Gran Torino?
Yeah, I'm that
Clint
guy.
Eastwood. That is where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Goddamn
I don't get how
my lawn.
It's a Progressive commercial, and there's a cat in a kitchen, and the guy's in the kitchen looking at the cat. And then his presumed roommate or boyfriend, because they're like 5 years old, both of them. He's like, I swear I shut the door last night. He's like, yeah, but there's a cat in here. How the cat in here? I don't know. He's like, well, do you want to go to the videotape? And so he throws a challenge flag.
Oh, the challenge flag.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I know gay people who love gay people. Gay people love me for sure. But if we look at percentage of population, the gay population shouldn't be on every other commercial. I don't think.
Need to be included, bro. Everybody needs to be included. Everybody needs their 3 minutes.
I agree.
What else burns my ass a little bit?
The gay people.
No, gay people.
They just tear that ass in half, son.
That's great. I mean, what they do on their own time, I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Sure.
Why is it now in the newspaper when they describe a race, every race is not capitalized unless it is one race?
Ooh.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know. Did you see the thing that the AP said? The words you can use, on AP. I'm just rambling. My brain is just like, you've been drinking for 2 days straight. There's like phrases that you can't say the French anymore. You have to say certain other things. Hang on.
Or what? What are the consequences if you don't? Because that's what I really want to know.
Well, that's yeah. It doesn't matter at that point, right? Yeah. Like, who gives a shit? Okay. But avoid using assault weapons. You can't say assault weapon anymore. Semi-automatic rifle, assault weapon. You have to like phrase things a certain way. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, it's just getting to the point where shit's a little ridiculous. But dehumanizing labels. Let's see where that is. To avoid. AP is run by children. Blah 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 blah.
Is AP the Associated Press? Is that where we're getting at here?
Yeah. So
just so you know, we're on the same page here.
Yeah, I want to find it too. I'll find the list for the next show because I wanted to go through it because it is very funny. Like, you can't say certain phrases and then they give you you can't say the word grandfathered in. Like, so like the term, let's say we go and buy Vinny's. My big question is all the shit going to be grandfathered in, or do I have to buy something and then also pay $200,000 to make sure that
it's up to code, whatever.
It's up to code, right? Oh, sorry, London. You're right. Ass pounding.
God damn it, London. Motherfuck. Finally, that dude comes through with some quality content.
Speaking of ass pounding, how's that huge black thing in your under your bed, dude?
In your wife's drawer that was or was not in your ass.
It's the biggest drawer I've ever seen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I personally have made the choice to not say the word
retard. That's his choice.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Yeah, and that's great that you made that choice. It's kind of weird because
a little late in the game to make that choice. Really, I do understand that because I literally,
and I'm not sure why you made that choice. I don't know,
because I call myself that all the time.
No, you don't, and
I do.
There's somebody that you don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yes,
that's all.
And it's out of love and it's out of respect. And I feel like if that person, and this has nothing to do with hurt, because I just said it in front of her 1,000 times. And I say, oh shit, I forgot that you don't like that word. And he's like, no big deal. But there's certain people that I love that, my family members, all that kind of shit. And I just don't know.
You have like a cousin who's the coolest fucking dude on earth that has Down syndrome.
Yes. Yeah. And he once remarked to me,
how many times have we brought Billy up in this podcast?
Well, I got to get him on the podcast.
We got to get him out here. You got to get him drunk too, because he's going to be fucking funny.
One time while bowling, I bowled like a 70 and he bowled like a 105 or some shit. And he said something to the effect of, I bowled better than you and I'm drunk. And we both know that I have Down syndrome. Something to that effect. Like, it was more than just I'm drunk. It was, I bowled better than you.
And I'm retarded.
And I'm drunk. And I'm mentally retarded. It was.
And then Billy just goes, oh, boo.
Yeah, it was the most aggressive shit talking I've ever heard in my life.
And how would you expect anything less from him?
Nah. Dude, my wedding, he would get in the middle of the dance floor and just shit his pants.
I was there. I watched the whole thing.
I'm like, Billy, you gotta stop requesting Bob Seger. He's like, okay. He goes to request Bob Seger again, goes to the middle dance floor, shits his pants. Not shits his pants. He didn't shit his pants. He does not shit his pants. I shit my pants more than he shits his pants. But he was dropping the hottest, stinkiest farts
everywhere
of all time.
And everybody's like, oh, it's just one guy in the dance floor and nobody wanted to dance with him. It wasn't just because of him having Down syndrome. It was because he was shitting his pants.
He was dropping.
There was this green cloud out on the dance floor.
And that dude loves Bob Seger.
Like, we're fucking out of here. Let's go get more beers out of those fucking baskets there, right?
He was dropping hot.
Everybody's out there like doing the Macarena. Billy jumps out there, and then within 2 minutes, everybody left the dance floor, and he's the only one doing the Macarena. And everybody's just kind of like, oh, whew, oh, you need to go outside. Why? I need some fresh air. Billy's out there.
It was so funny.
Holy fuck.
Just get those old records off. Just
Phil. So Phil just said that apparently at our work, which we're not going to mention on the air,
sure. Okay.
Phrases we have to refrain from using. Apparently that must only apply to first and second shift, because on third shift, we don't give a fuck. We will say whatever we want, and there ain't no bosses there. Anybody to fucking bother with it. And I don't remember getting an email about what phrases we should. And if we did, we skipped. Billy, I hear you. I don't remember seeing that email, nor did we really care if we got it, because we don't care.
And I gotta see if this is a good one. Is that a good fart to keep? Oh, that's loud.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's echoey. Yes.
That's good. His was a little bit more dirty, I would say. But yeah, it was,
just like he said right now. Apparently, you can't say my wife or my husband. You have to say partner. Fuck you.
Take my partner, please.
I'm not pandering to the woke anymore. I'm not. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You don't care about my feelings. I don't care about your feelings. And just because you feel a certain way, I don't have to feel that way. I don't have to cater to you. And I refuse to. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I also think that you should be able to say whatever you want. Like, I hate, if we want to talk about other things I don't like, I don't like when anyone is offended. Now, you never want to go, I don't walk around trying to offend people.
No, but for Christ's sakes, man.
But the amount of eggshells you got to walk on now just to make sure no one's offended is like, holy fuck. No, also, why should I give a fuck if you're offended? If you're offended, it means that you're not mentally tough enough to deal with the world, because I don't walk around burning crosses on lawns anymore. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. All right. Maybe said a little too much. But yeah, it's just the point.
I can't articulate what I need to say here properly, and it was out there, and I forgot a comedian or somebody actually said it. It might have actually been Bill Burr or Ricky Gervais. Was it?
Yeah.
They just literally said, just because you feel a certain way, I don't have to feel that way.
Yeah.
What you feel, you cannot tell me that's how I need to feel about that. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care about your feelings. I really don't.
I want to find that if anyone has the article of the words that they've been suggesting that you like, you can't say the French.
That's fucking great.
Can you imagine being like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be an HR manager. Why the fuck would you ever want to do that?
Wow. Yeah. I need to talk to the manager. Get Karen.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, my day's coming. I'm going to step on toes, and I really don't care. And I'm going to just keep saying what I want to say. And I'm going to tell them, listen, hey, guess what? I don't care about your feelings. I really don't. We care too much about everybody else's feelings. I have to alter my entire lifestyle, the way I talk, the way I act,
you guys can
the way I do everything. Because fuck you. Sing.
Got him.
Because your feelings might get hurt. No.
Yeah, and honestly, I think if
I don't care.
we're also not people that go and walk around and go, yeah, I want to make someone feel bad right now. Like most of the time I don't even fucking believe half the shit I'm saying.
How many off-color jokes did we tell in middle school? That if you were to say that today,
dude,
you'd probably end up in jail.
Yeah, probably.
The pussification
That's a good word.
of the American public society is just at an incredible level right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe how many people are so hurt over words. Over words. Oh, that offends me. If you
Same one.
Nice.
Yes.
Just offended. That word offends me, actually.
I don't think an actual man should be able to say that they're offended of anything. I really don't.
And there's so many people out there, and I'm like, they'll come at me and they'll guns blazing. And I'm like, you got to do better than that. I'm kind of dead inside, and I have one feeling. And if you plan on hurting it, you got to go really, really, really deep.
Yeah, if you wanted
and
to hurt
not,
me,
and I'm just
you should have got to me earlier.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, man.
One of my favorite movie lines.
I got bullied by a fucking 6'3" girl that weighed 84 pounds, smoked fucking Marlboros on a bus, and beat dudes up. I got bullied by that girl.
This makes a lot of sense.
Right now. Know something? I turned it around and I started making fun of myself, which made everybody else in the bus laugh and her feel this big.
Yeah.
And
you went 8 Mile on her.
And at that moment, you can't hurt me.
And you're like, and Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This girl Rachel used to beat the shit out of me in the coat room in like 3rd grade, maybe 2nd grade. And every day I'd have anxiety going to the coat room and hanging my coat up because it was like the teacher couldn't see what happened in the coat room. It was like a little cubby in the back corner of the fucking classroom. So one day I was talking to my brother, and my brother's just like, if you're being bullied, I don't think he's even said bully. If you're being picked on, because bully wasn't even a word back then.
No.
If you're being picked on, you have to. If someone's hitting you, you got to hit them back, and you might get your ass kicked.
It's like going to jail.
Yeah,
going to prison. You walk up to the biggest dude and you punch him right in the mouth.
Yeah, and that guy's probably the sweetest guy in the whole prison. Yeah. You know, he's like, why does everyone hit me?
Yeah.
But my brother's like, you gotta. If someone's hitting you, you got to hit them back. Now, you might get your ass kicked more. But if you hit them hard enough, they're not going to want to keep doing it because they're going to go find someone else to go pick on.
Yeah.
And so I waited until this bitch was behind me, and I had a metal He-Man lunchbox, and I hit that bitch in the face with my metal He-Man lunchbox. And she never picked on me again. Of course, she became retarded and had to go to a different school.
No, you can't say that.
No, she became retarded. She wasn't born that way. That's different.
Okay, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I fucking summoned the powers of fucking Grayskull and beat that bitch senseless. Fucking warm milk when everywhere.
Says you just fucking threw your lunchbox up in the air waiting for that lightning bolt.
I have the power.
Yeah, that's what I have the power. Lightning bolt hits your lunchbox. You have fucking abs and a loincloth.
I smashed her in the fucking face so hard with that thing. And she never picked on me again.
How awesome was that sound of that lunchbox meeting a skull? It had to sound amazing.
Because it's in the morning, too. I had a full thermos of whatever the fuck. My parents would... This is how shitty my childhood was. My dad would make me a fried egg sandwich and then put a thermos of milk in my fucking lunchbox. I had a fried egg sandwich that he made me at 7 a.m, and I had to eat it at fucking noon. The egg marinated.
Absolute rubber.
Yeah, so they knew it was me that killed this girl in the coat room because there's fried egg sandwich everywhere.
That sandwich had to taste like fucking ice cold rubber cement.
Dude. But still to this day, man, if I have a cold, shitty egg, that's been left out for 7 hours.
You just punch yourself in the face, take yourself right back to the childhood.
Man, do I miss my dad.
Yeah,
No wonder he shits himself all the time. Let's
you,
give him milk and a fried egg sandwich. See what happens.
As you told that story, I started to remember what I used to eat like in middle school. And I almost threw up on my microphone just thinking about it. I used to have a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
And I used to have ketchup, mustard, and sweet pickles on it.
I mean,
to me, I loved it then.
Yeah.
Now I want to throw up.
It's good for you. Other kids have fucking snack packs and fucking. What are those? What are the red things? It was kind of like
oh my god, I'm gonna put you
like a
god,
fruit roll
thought
up.
of that. Oh yeah.
Man, those kids had fruit roll ups and shit. I had a fried
Those are
egg
rich
sandwich and half of a Flintstone vitamin.
Half. Fuck, I was.
He probably ate the other half. That fucking asshole. Nah, he was.
That's why he was so strong.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're lactose intolerant? Here's your thermos full of milk. Go kill a girl in a coat room. But I did learn my lesson. I learned a very big lesson with bullying and getting picked on. I also learned that you can reach terminal velocity with a fucking metal lunch box. Fucking Grayskull.
And the best part about that is you hit that big-headed bitch with your lunchbox and didn't dent your lunchbox.
Dude, it was the haymaker of all. No, the lid wouldn't close anymore.
You had to probably your dad sent you to school with a screwdriver to open your own lunchbox. You didn't use it to shank anybody. You just open my lunchbox, guys.
God damn. I forgot all about that story, but man, I beat the fuck out of her. I literally smashed her in the face with a lunchbox and then stepped over her like Allen Iverson in the fucking playoffs. Just went to my desk.
Didn't even look down, just stepped over, dragged your nuts across her.
Yep.
You little
sat down at my desk and I was like, I know I'm going to jail.
Just waiting for the announcement. Chris Baumgarten to the principal's office.
Dude, yeah.
And you walk in there with your head down, dragging that lunchbox with that bitch's fucking head indented in the back of your fucking He-Man lunchbox.
Try to lie your way through it. No, I tried to hang it up, and then I moved my arm back, and
she tripped and fell into it.
You always use bigger words than you need to. You sound like a 1980s detective. And then forthwith, and then henceforth, decided to forthwith the velocity of said object.
If the glove don't quit, you must have quit. Principal's like, just get the fuck out of here. Take
just
dead ass lunchbox with you.
Just go.
Hey, before you go back to class, just pound that dent out. We don't need any more evidence.
Dude, I forgot all about that.
Those
I wound up and fucking smashed it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It was a Twisted Tea moment. Good call. But
oh, fuck.
Dude, I could feel this girl behind me every day. Every day, I could feel her behind me. And I'm just like, at a certain point, I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You gotta stand up to this bully. Now, in retrospect, she probably thought I was cute. And after I knocked all of her teeth out, not that attractive.
You know she's a carny now, right?
No, for sure. Yeah. I twisted teed that bitch up. All right. Well, I gotta pee.
She's got like really thin hair and a dent in her skull.
He-Man's dick is still
dude. She gets fucking mad flashbacks anytime like He-Man comes on or she sees the fucking meme of Skeletor. She's like, just freaks out.
She's looking at me. She's like, ugh. Gets all over her body shiver.
What's the matter? What's the matter? I don't know. It's just some He-Man. I just can't take it anymore.
Yeah, she probably starts the story off like, I used to beat the fuck out of this kid, and then one day,
how the turntables have turned.
want to clip that out so bad.
I know.
How the table turned
Yeah.
turned around.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Well, we'll try to regain our fucking thoughts. It's been. We started the podcast. I had family leaving. We had just had my daughter's 9th birthday party.
Her birthday's not till next week. What the fuck?
I know, but it's.
I know. You got to do it early.
Yeah.
Got to do it before. You can never do it after. It's always got to be before.
Got to be before. But yeah. So then Jerrian's calling me saying he can't make it, and the whole thing. So, but whatever. I'm gonna go tinkle.
All white podcast. I don't have to pee.
It's the wets. Yeah, we'll come back and do it again. I don't know if we want to touch on anything. I'm gonna try to find that link for the fucking AP shit because it is very funny what they recommend you can and cannot say. Like the term grandfather is you can't say that anymore. So we'll go do that, and I don't know. We'll be back. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab beer and probably sit here and watch that BB Rexa video for the 18th time because
he's
so gorgeous.
Hot.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Keep fucking that chicken.
I have nothing still. Outro.
Giggity. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Keep fucking that chicken. It's like